oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. I don't know what it is about these NFTs, but just when you think the video game industry doesn't get any dumber when it comes to trying to capitalize off of NFTs, apparently voice actors are entering into the fray of trying to bank on NFTs. What does that mean, Wario? That's no good. Wah. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the video. I am Tess the Fifth. It's like 2 a.m. I'm just getting over a very terrible respiratory infection, and I log on to social media to see that Troy Baker is simping for NFTs for voice actors. How did we get here? Like, what was the steps? What line of cocaine was Troy Baker sniffing? For those of you that are not in the know, very, very popular voice actor Troy Baker is in hot water due to his support for not only NFTs, but NFTs garnered towards people being able to own the voice of a video game character. Troy Baker partnered up with this company called VoiceVerseNFT, which is, I guess, a company that brands itself on being the world's first voice NFT provider. And what's funny is that until I saw this today, I was actually working on a video about Square Enix's CEO, who came out with that very beautiful New Year's letter about wanting to get involved in NFTs. But I figured the stupidity revolving around Troy Baker and VoiceVerse is much more entertaining and also sad, and also provides a very glaring issue that is prevalent when you have a new concept like NFTs that not a lot of people understand, not even some of the people that are actively buying and selling NFTs. So before I get into Troy Baked Potato's pretentious Twitter post about supporting VoiceVerseNFT, what I'm going to do is insert a clip explaining what an NFT is and trying to make it easier for those of you watching to sort of grasp and understand. Even I had to look up and try to understand what is an NFT and how does an NFT particularly function. And I will also provide a link to the video that helped me understand in the description box below, so you, in your own free time, can go click on it and watch it for yourself. So with that being said, here is the clip. NFT is an acronym that stands for non-fungible token. So before we get into the token part of what an NFT is, let's go ahead and discuss the difference between what a fungible asset is and what a non-fungible asset is. Fungible assets are items that have value that can be exchanged and substituted while still retaining its value. It would be things such as money and gold. And with the popularity of cryptocurrency also falls as a fungible asset now. It's more, I guess you could say, of like a digital fungible asset, but it's still an asset since money can be backed into it and it gives it a reputable value. And cryptocurrencies can also be exchanged for money as well as for other fellow cryptocurrencies that still have money back into them. But the main importance that separates fungible assets from non-fungible assets is the fact that it can be substituted. I have an actual $2 bill. Now, as you can see, for it being a $2 bill, it has the value of $2. However, just because this is a $2 bill does not mean that this is the only tangible thing that can produce $2. $2 would equal 8 quarters. $2 would equal to $1. I don't know, like 1/8,000th of a Bitcoin, whatever the fraction is of a Bitcoin, it will still be $2. Regardless of how the form is, it will still be worth that value. Now, to explain a physical version of a non-fungible asset would be things equivalent to like paintings, houses, or tickets, where they do have values assigned to them, but it is very difficult to substitute them for something else of equal value. If you were to offer someone a $70,000 house, naturally someone is going to be hesitant to buy that house because depending on where you live and depending on the current situation of the housing market, your house might not be worth $70,000 anymore because of so many factors that goes into determining how much that physical good is worth. Now that you have an understanding of what non-fungible means, that brings us to NFTs. It's basically a digital receipt put on a blockchain, which, by the way, a blockchain is like a fancy digital term for a ledger or a record book, pretty much like a bank statement, only serves as proof that you own something digitally. And if someone else were to snatch it off the internet and claim it and sell it as their own, you could present it as proof that no, actually it belongs to you. However, the issue with NFTs is that they don't have a good reputation because of the fact that, well, there are a lot of people stealing the artwork off of digital artists and then turning them into tokens and then selling that artwork off as their own, which is why a lot of artists in the online art community are pissed off at the concept of NFTs. Take it like this. You draw a beautiful smiley face in Procreate and you call it Let's Smiley Face and you post it on Twitter. You're like, hey guys, look at my new artwork. I'm so proud of it. It took me 14 years of grad school to do this, but I finally managed to get that perfect half circle smile. Someone sees that and they go, you know what?
I can make an NFT out of that.
They go and make a token out of it. And now that they've made a smiley face a token, they have pretty much put a digital version of it for sale to some poor unhappy soul who thinks that they're cashing in on the hype train. And once that token has been sold off, you now have found out that they own Le Smiley Face. And here's a piece of the resistance that a lot of people don't realize about buying NFTs is that when they buy an NFT, they're only buying a copy. They're buying a verifiable copy. They don't own the rights. They don't own the license. They don't own the copyright to the Le Smiley Face that is sitting in your documents on your computer. I hope that provided some coherent context behind NFTs. And now I'm going to talk about why Troy Baked Potato over here tweeted out, I'm partnering with VoiceVerseNFT to explore ways where together we might bring new tools to new creators to make new things and allow everyone a chance to own and invest in the IPs they create. We all have a story to tell. You can hate or you can create. What'll it be? Mr. Baked Potato has a point. I'm sorry, Mr. Baked Potato, that I am hating on NFTs so much because I am very concerned about the rampant art theft and scamming that is going on because of how easy NFTs are made. We all have a story to tell. Hey man, I didn't know I needed a voice to tell a story. And you need a voice to tell a story? Go and get yourself an NFT. And do you know why that sounds stupid? Because with the amount of technology and the amount of very, very good technology that can make a lot of things believable, if someone, Mr. Troy Baked Potato, wanted to use your voice to claim that you said the N-word, they could do that. We're already creating deep fake videos where we can put Tom Cruise and Tom Holland in a porn video and make it look like they're screwing each other. What makes you think you or any other voice actors that are in support of this are providing your own voices or whatever video game character that is influenced by your voice? What makes you think that it is a good idea to sell your voice on the internet where people can manipulate it, where people can use your likeness and get you into even more trouble? And you know what's funny about this tweet is that Troy Baker is very well aware of the negative stigma that NFTs have. You know, owning, IPs with unique voices already exists. It's called voice acting. I believe that's your job. I like the confidence that VoiceVerse has with Troy enough to retweet that and be like, excited to be on this journey with you. Because you know what I like when it comes to someone that I might be a fan of teaming up with a company that I'm also a fan of, is if that company doesn't have a scummy reputation. And guess what? VoiceVerseNFT. Maybe I'm being judgmental, I shouldn't take things at first impression. I should stop judging a book NFT by its cover. Let's see what their mission statement. Voice NFTs provide unlimited perpetual access to the underlying AI voice that the NFT represents ownership of. If you own a voice NFT, you can create all kinds of voice content and you will own all of the IP. Remember earlier when I talked about the reason why NFTs have such a negative image is because of the amount of art theft and scamming that goes on? Yeah, VoiceVerse beat us to that. You got a little bit of a scummy reputation. Here's the cream de la creme right here. Imagine being able to talk in the voice of the character you're playing as in a multiplayer game. Imagine the next level of immersive experience. Well, see, the thing here, VoiceVerse, is when you start talking about talking in the voice of characters inside of a video game, but also bring up, claims of, providing all of this without the hassle of additional legal work. That to me is a red flag that you definitely don't understand legalities. Posting a video of a hypothetical Stephen Curry NFT, but like without Stephen Curry's actual permission, but you decided that it was a cute thing to do to advertise to Stephen Curry that he should sell his voice as an NFT. No, but let's see if there's been an update, because this was back on January 14th and now it's like 4:13 a.m. January 15th. Let's see if there's been any updates with Troy. Oh, what do you know? There is a thread from 18 hours ago as of now. I always want to be a part of the conversation, even if sometimes it finds me in the midst of a loud one. Appreciate y'all sharing your thoughts and giving me a lot to think about. I'm just a storyteller out here trying to tell my story to whomever will hear it. Dude, you trying to sell NFTs is not telling a story, bro. Unless your story is about, like, get rich, fuck hoes. Like, I'm just a storyteller out here trying to tell my story to whomever will hear and hoping I can help others do the same. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I'm grateful that there are those who are passionate about their stance and not only feel safe to express that, but also have the means to do so. The hate/create part might have been a bit antagonistic. You think? Baked potato, you think? You literally categorize everybody who has a legitimate concern as being haters. Hope y'all will forgive me for that bad attempt to bring levity. Anyway, feel free to resume the conversation, or not as you please. I appreciate those with truth showing it, those with support offering it, and those with anger doing their best to express with it. So in these 3 tweets addressing that, I was a bit of a dickhead to say that you guys are haters. Nowhere in these 3 tweets, he has neither confirmed nor deny if he's still going through with supporting NFTs or not. I don't want to be someone who, makes assumptions. But if after all of this flack that you caught from so many people and you still kind of want to be quiet about your stance on NFTs, I'm gonna go on a limb until further notice. I think it's pretty safe to assume that Troy Baker still supports NFTs. What Twitter has taught him, however, is that if he's gonna support NFTs, he's gonna start doing it quietly. But that's enough about talking about NFTs. I've said NFTs so much in this video that I feel like saying NFT has just given me an STD, because I like to do these things because, well, for such a new concept like NFTs to be taken advantage of by people who have been looking to get rich quick, there are a lot of people who still don't understand NFTs, and it is so easy to be so predatory towards the ignorant. And I don't mean ignorant in a bad way. I don't mean ignorant as in dumb. I mean ignorant as in you truly don't know. And that is such a life lesson in general, that what you don't know is how people are so good and quick to prey on you and scam you. I don't like that. I don't like people being taken advantage of, which is why this video has a quick NFT lesson built into it. But yeah, I'm gonna go. Please stay safe, stay healthy, and see you in the next video.